Welcome to the channel. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Join me today where I will be unboxing two watches for you guys. Now, as you can see, the boxes I have in front of me are absolutely massive, and I believe they are two Pagani Design watches. So yes, I've got two Pagani Design watches to unbox for you guys today. And as you can see, the boxes have changed quite dramatically from the other boxes that we are used to seeing, those small little blue cardboard boxes. Now this, I believe, is their premium range. So that's why they've gone for these upgraded boxes. They do feel much nicer than those boxes, of course. You've got this leatherette material coating it, and you've got some white stitching with this silver applied Pagani Design film. Now, I actually think the boxes are actually way too big. They're quite bulky, and I don't think there's any need for it, especially considering that they still contain the same old stuff that you find in the smaller boxes. So you've got your warranty card, your instruction manual, etc. You've got a strap, you do have a cloth here also. And the first watch that I have unboxed for you here is the PD 1706, which is the BB 1958 GMT Homage by Pagani Design. Now, I did manage to review the previous model without the GMT function. Now in the box on my left I have the PD 1690 or the OP Homage. Now, where did I get these watches from? So you should see in the top left corner it says paid promotion. That's because the one on my right was given to me by a store on AliExpress, so I will link the store within the description. And the one on my left, I actually picked this up myself from eBay, and this was actually bought from Watch the Time. He's another YouTube watch reviewer, very decent channel and a very good guy, down to earth as well. His name is Simon, and I saw this being listed on eBay, and I messaged him because I recognized the name, and I ended up purchasing this off him. I've done that a couple of times actually. If I see a watch from AliExpress that I do want and it ends up being on eBay, I'll just buy it from there, just save all the hassle and the waiting. So I've got these two new releases from Pagani. Let's take them out of these boxes because they are consuming a whole lot of space. As I said, I think they're just a bit too big, and there's really no need for that. They could have gone for something maybe in between that blue box and this new box. So let's get them out on the cushions and let's move all this mess out of the way. So as you'll recall, around the start of the year 2021, Pagani were absolutely smashing it. They were releasing model after model after model, and you know, they weren't all really great. There was a bit of a hit and miss. I did review quite a fair few models from Pagani Design at that point in time, and yeah, not everything really did well. There were a few good ones, and I think the version without the GMT hand, that was okay. That did particularly well, but you know, the likes of the 50 Fathoms Homage, that was just utter rubbish, to be honest. And you know, they also went down this premium line route, and at the same time they did increase their prices. So I don't think you know, consumers took really well to that. So they have now reduced their prices again, and they've tried, I think, maybe a different tactic and tried to bring out you know, still very affordable budget watches, but under this premium line sort of branding. So they have provided additional straps with the watches. So this comes with this black and red NATO, and with this OP Homage they sent it in a, you know, that Bond style NATO. I've kept it in the box, I've not wanted to take it out. So before we just do the unboxing, have a closer look at these. So quick wrist check, I am wearing the Siegflammer 42mm dive watch from AliExpress. Very incredible value for money watch. So let's open them up, let's have a look what we have here. Let's start with this OP Homage, and we take it off, and you know what, this does look a lot better, and I've always liked Pagani watches without the bezels, because to date they've not really managed to make the bezels quite as I like them. So I do really like the watches without the bezels. They seem to just look a lot better. And this is, as you can see, just polished casing around here, brush bracelet, and an OP Homage dial, of course. This is meant to be 39mm. There's quite a demand for the smaller watches these days, so I'll confirm that when I do the full review on them. So far in hand, it feels quite good actually. Does it feel any different from the usual stuff? Pretty hard to tell. I think the bracelet feels just slightly smoother, so I don't know what else they've done. You also got the similar clasp that they use, fully brushed, and I really am liking the looks of this one, to be honest. Really nice black dial. And what I do love about Pagani, I've always rated them from, you know, back 2 years ago when I did the review on their sub Homage, is they are very consistent. And since then, they stick with the same branding, same box design, except, you know, this new premium line. You know, you've got They've always stuck with signed crowns, signed clasps, and the sort of quality has always been consistent, and which is, you got to really give credit for that. And the branding has always been on point. So this is again the PD 1690, and let's have a look at the PD 1706 BB58 with the GMT function. So let's take off some of the stickers. So now that we've got all the sticky off, let's have a closer look. Now you will have to forgive me because I don't recall all the details of the previous model because I did review a good while ago, and obviously I don't have that watch in hand. But looking at it, they've definitely done some really nice things present on this watch. You can see some really nice satinized brushing on the side of the case, polished bevel edges, which I really do like. As you guys know, I appreciate that on watch cases. It really makes them stand out. Similar crown as the one previously, aluminium bezel insert. You've got box style sapphire crystal, and just in hand, I think the bracelet is slightly different as well. You can see some extra links on the sides. Normal clasp as the previous one. Coin edge bezel. Now that is what I'm interested in. So for this unboxing, I will do a bezel rotation because I'm eager to see if they have improved this, being the premium range. Okay, so far so good. Accurate clicks. No movement. No playback. Wow, they really have smashed out the park then. So yeah, I'd say yes, it is a premium model because there is no playback. Now I think it's still a 90 click bezel. It doesn't really feel like 120 click, but I'll confirm that in the review. Okay, so it seems alright. I'm really happy that they have fixed the bezel. Now the next step for both these models would be to check out the lume, which I'll do in the review, because they really now should have improved that lume by a lot, to be honest, because it's not that expensive to get good lume on dials. So yes, the price of watches. Now I mentioned previously at the start of the year they were taking the mick a bit. They went up to around 120-ish, if I can recall. Now the good news is for both these watches, you can get them both for the same price, which is around £84 or around $110 to $115. I'll confirm that when I put it up on the screen. So I think that's a really good price as well. Now on the face of it, between both watches, I think that is perfectly reasonable, considering the bezel's really good on this. But I really want to see good lume as well. And if they do come through with the lume, I'd say so far in hand, looking at both watches, they seem pretty nice. I am leaning towards this OP Homage. I do like that a lot better. But let's have a look. Just wait for the review, guys. So that's it for this unboxing. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video.